Today's recipe is pav bhaji. For this we need pav, cauliflower, potatoes, peas, onions, tomatoes, pav bhaji masala, dhania jeera powder, garam masala, lemons, amchur powder which is optional, turmeric, salt, red chili powder, butter. In case we need further ingredients, I'll be mentioning it during the video. First, in a nicely heated wok, we add around 4 tablespoons of sunflower oil. Once the oil gets heated properly, we'll be adding black mustard seeds to it. Then we add some roughly chopped green chilies to that. We lower the flame a little bit so as to not overcook the recipe. Now we add finely chopped onions to it. Here I have used 2 medium-sized onions. Make sure to keep aside a little bit of raw chopped onions for garnishing purposes. We have to cook the onions until the raw smell fades away. Give the onions a nice toss in the wok. Friends, make sure to cook the recipe in a medium flame. Too much of a high flame might overcook the bhaji. Now it's time to add the tomatoes. Here I have used 2 small tomatoes. Just give them a rough chop because later on we'll be blending and mashing everything together. Now that we have added the tomatoes, we'll be adding around 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. Adding the salt will allow the tomatoes to get cooked properly. There we have tossed our onions and tomatoes together. Friends, there are many variants of pav bhaji, that is preparing pav bhaji. This is the one that I find the easiest. If you have any other variant in mind or if there is any other way that you prepare pav bhaji, please feel free to share that with us in the comment section below. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do so. So we wait for some time to let the onions and the tomatoes get cooked. After which we add some peas to it. The amount of peas that we add depends upon your preference of having or not having peas for that matter. You may also choose not to add peas if you don't have that. After this, we add boiled potatoes and cauliflower to our wok. We have already boiled the potato and the cauliflower. So here I have used around 3 medium-sized potatoes and half a cauliflower. And as I have said, I have already boiled that beforehand. I had also added some salt while boiling the cauliflower and potato. So once the vegetables are tossed properly, we add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, so turmeric powder has many medicinal properties, hence it is used in the Indian recipes. There, as you can see, we have also added around 3 to 4 teaspoons of salt. The amount of salt that we are adding will vary depending upon the water that we add later. Friends, we have already added the jeera powder and the dhania powder. We'll be needing around 1.5 teaspoon of jeera powder and around 1 teaspoon of dhania powder. There we give it a nice toss, and then we mash all our vegetables together. You can either use a vegetable masher or any which way that is convenient for you. Now we add some garam masala to it. I'm adding around 1.5 teaspoon of garam masala. Now we add a big tablespoon of red chili powder to it. While adding the masalas, please make sure to lower the flame so as to not burn them. Now we add water to the cooked vegetables and masala. Once the vegetables get cooked properly in the water, we add pav bhaji masala to it. Here I have used MDH pav bhaji masala. As you can see, the water starts to get reduced, so we have to add water accordingly. We give a nice squeeze to the lime, and we also add around 2 tablespoons of butter to it. I like adding the butter to the bhaji itself while cooking because then the aroma gets infused properly. Now time to prepare the pav. For this, we add some butter to a tawa and we rub the butter nicely onto the pav. This pav is not homemade, we have bought it from the market. It is readily available in any departmental store. As for butter, you can use the normal butter. We allow the pav to get cooked evenly. And friends, our recipe is done. Please try this recipe at home. Do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel Krishna's Rasoi.